Hey guys, so I'm going to show you a couple awesome things on ParentLink and basically how to check your messages and their status. So from my portal, I'm just going to go to ParentLink and click on that so it opens. And it's just going to bring me to this front page. Great. So you have these options to create a message, look at the messages you've sent, and see the system status of ParentLink, which is working normal at the moment. So that's fantastic. So to check my message status, whether or not my messages were delivered to parents, I'm just going to open messages up at the top. And then I'm going to go to my outbox because I just sent emails and text messages home yesterday. So now I want to check if they were actually delivered. So you can see that these are the two messages that I sent out yesterday. You can see what time they went out, the status of them, current or complete. So this says current because those messages were not delivered. That's what the blue means. These little icons, which you can see match these two icons over here. So the blue one is an email. The green one is a text message. So you can see based on these bars, their progress. So you can see here, neither were delivered. Blue means not delivered. And then compared to this one, the green is delivered. So this one at 105 was actually a parent that I had forgotten on my original one. I know that it was not delivered. I did get an email about that yesterday, but I'm just going to show it to you. So if I click it, this is what it looks like. It tells you the progress. It tells you that none of them were delivered. It breaks it down into percentages and numbers for you. So 0 out of the 1 was delivered. And then it tells you why. So why was the email not delivered? Because the recipient has no email. Why was the text message not delivered? Because the recipient has no SMS number. Now, it might not be that they don't have email or a phone number. It might just not be in our system. So this is definitely somebody I'm going to reach out to admin about. So that way, hopefully they can contact a parent and figure out what's going on. Okay, I'm just going to go back so that way you can see the other data. So now I'm going to click on this one so that way you can see how they look a little different. And when I open this message report up, you can see that some were not delivered and some were. And then down here, the breakdown is that 32 recipients got the message while 38 did not. And it breaks it into percentages as well. And then it breaks it down into your email and text messages and then tells you what percentage were delivered and then what percentage for each reason were not delivered. And if you just click on the pie chart, like I just did, you will be brought to this report. So it tells you what delivery method it was, which recipient, so basically which parent, assuming that you were emailing parents, and then regarding which student, so it links parent to student, which is pretty fantastic. And then it tells you the status. So why was that? You can see all of these say they have no email address. You can export it or print it if you wanted to share that report with somebody. You can also, if you go up here, you can change it to the text message since that was the other type that I had. And if I generate that report, it'll show me who does not have a phone number or if it's blocked or whatever the other reason is. So then again, I can go through that and figure out who I need to reach out to admin about and kind of figure out what's going on there. So these are really easy ways to look at your data, figure out what parents are receiving your messages. I also found out yesterday that if you go and make a message, and you type in I speak fluently in English. So if I type that, my email in English, if I drop down the language, I can actually add other languages and they will just translate it for me into the other languages. So really, really fantastic. It's an amazing resource that we have on ParentLink. So whenever I send out an email or text message home, I try to just check off all the emails, all the languages, so that way no matter what language a parent speaks, they're going to get the option in their language. So that way they still receive my message. And I do that for the text messages too. And it will translate all of it for me. So really fantastic. ParentLink is really awesome. If you haven't used it, I would definitely suggest giving it a try. I hope that this was helpful. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Guys.